I think everybody has a long journey. Mine certainly was long, and it was different than some other people's, but I think everybody's story is unique because it's theirs.
Detail. Oh.
So my list came down to Penn State, Maryland, and Texas A&M. And that's when I saw the veterans benefits at Texas A&M, and nothing compared. I mean, it was just above and beyond the best school for student veterans by far.
He was a huge Penn State fan before he chose A&M, right? That was where he grew up. That was, you know, so he had a lot of allegiance to them. And I remember the first time we visited the campus with him, we took him to a football game.
And across the quad, I recognized the 3rd Infantry Division combat patch, which that's the unit that I was in at the time in Savannah, Georgia.
And he goes over to the guy, he goes, "What are you doing wearing a 3rd ID patch? This is a Corps Cadets." And the guy tells him, "Oh, I'm a veteran."
And he's like, "Oh, that's the unit I went to Iraq with." I said, "Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that there were veterans in the Corps." So it was really cool to get to connect with him based off of that experience of something as simple as having the same patch on our shoulders.
Just that little connection kind of got him thinking about maybe this is a place I should consider.
Originally, my goal in joining the Army was to go to college. So the GI Bill did that, knocking out my tuition, and I thought that would be enough. But then I realized I went from having a full-time job that was well-paying and supported my family to going to school and not having that money anymore, that I need to have a job or something to help live while we were in school. And that's when I got my first notification that I got a scholarship from the Association of Former Students at Texas A&M.
We've gotten as far as we have because of each other and because of the support that we've received from the rest of the Aggie family. One of the big concerns when Josh decided he wanted to go back to school was just the financial side of things. My company was less than a year old at this time, and when you're designing stationery, unfortunately, it's not something you get into to make a lot of money.
Josh being on scholarships has allowed him not to take on another job, but he is her pressman. And if he were not on scholarships and had to be working outside the home, she would have to take on that task, which would not allow her time to design or to source new products.
The financial aid, the scholarships specifically that I've received have really gone a long way in helping us, you know, maintain being able to still go out, pay for rent, you know, get groceries, everything that's basic that you need to live on that they don't include when they tell you how much college costs. Trying to just help out those others that might be struggling along the way too, to be afforded the same opportunities that I am too. So I went out and I signed up to be a member of the Century Club as a way to give back myself, as they say, pass it back and pay it forward. So in everything that I've received, be able to help out and contribute just a little bit to that I think that's awesome. Aggies are so willing to give back to this university that they hold so dear, but to also really help out and make a difference in a lot of people's lives.
It fits, guys.
Through generous support from the Aggie Network, the Association of Former Students is able to make an impact on current and former students alike. Learn more about the association's work and impact by visiting aggienetwork.com today.